Yeah, I'm here now. I still have not eaten. I'm about to start, but
That's okay.
I'm normally eating while we play, so
Yeah.
nothing new. I'm not normally eating decadent crab macaroni though while we play.
It's macaroni and cheese with crab meat.
It's 3 cheese macaroni with shredded crab and crumbled bacon, and a little bit of Tony's for spice.
Cool.
It's very nice stuff. I can't wait because when we're going to Disney in a few weeks, between the various restaurants there, they have 68 different kinds of mac and cheese at Disney.
Wow.
They have one place that has a 7 cheese mac and cheese. They have another place that does lobster tail mac and cheese. They do a baked mac and cheese burger. It's amazing how many different kinds of mac and cheese they have.
Mm.
And since mac and cheese is like one of the primary food groups.
Yes. Exactly.
Did you not know that? Yeah.
Yeah. You have the food group mac and cheese.
Yep.
Then you have the food group bread. Then you have the food group
Pizza.
Pizza. Yeah, and then meat. Just all of the
Yeah,
meats.
all meat. That's actually one of the larger food groups. Yeah.
Right.
And then you have the alcohol food group.
Right, exactly. And you have to indulge in a lot of all of them.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, the other one that's really important that kind of blends in with a few of the others is the hot and spicy food group.
Mm.
I should redraw the food pyramid based on my knowledge and then submit it to some school boards somewhere.
I'm sure a lot of kids would love your food group
I mean,
pyramid.
let's be honest. Common Core math got through, so my
Yeah.
food group makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Yep. Very true.
I still love the Common Core car. Have you seen it?
Yes, I have seen the Common Core. I lived it.
No, I mean the car that someone.
Oh, the Common Car. Oh.
The Common Core car, yeah.
No, I haven't seen that. Oh. First car ever built using Common Core math.
Yep.
Great job.
Hello.
It has all of the
Hello.
pieces required to be
Yeah.
a car. So
Hmm.
yeah. I think it makes perfect sense when you look at it.
Hmm. Just like Common Core math.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. Fuck Common Core. Can't just give you the answer. I have to show you the answer, too. Do this, and that. 5 plus 5. I can't just put 10. I have to put 5 plus 5 equals 10.
Yeah, I have to say, I'm so glad that I was out of school before it started, because I would have been expelled for it.
Hmm.
Because even when I was there, before all of the Common Core garbage, the teachers used to pull me up for not showing enough of my work.
Oh.
I mean,
Sucks.
That's exactly what they tagged me for.
Mm.
I actually went and I was a bit of a problem student anyway. I'm not sure if you can believe that, of me. But I actually took one of my papers that a teacher failed me on and took it to a local university mathematics professor and had them regrade it and write a letter to my teacher explaining why I was correct. Because
I just didn't.
because she
Give
marked off so many points for not showing my work, because I still to this day remember that the problem was prove this equation in 35 steps. I proved it in 27 steps, and then explained at the bottom why I didn't need 35 steps. She failed me on the test.
Good God, we were different students.
So I actually got a university professor from our local university to go over it, explain why I was correct, and write a letter to my teacher, which I then submitted to the principal's office. I ended up getting a passing grade on the test. But,
Good.
Yeah, that was... I would not have survived Common Core. I just
stopped showing up to my math class.
I only ever
was
showed up on
good.
test day. I didn't attend classes in high school other than on test day.
Well, because tests back then and still even now are still like 90% of your grade.
Yeah.
And it makes no sense.
I literally used to show up on Monday morning, find out when the test was, then skip class, go sit out at the field house with the coaches, eat pizza, and watch game films, studying for football games, and then show up on test day and pass the test.
Oh, well, if you were with, like, teachers and shit, then they're gonna say, like, oh, he's a football student, let him fucking get an A in that class. That's what they always do.
No, actually they didn't at my school. You had to maintain a C average or you could not dress out on the football team. And I was actually one of the guys that used to tutor other students to make sure they could pull a C so that they could dress out. But I could do it without attending class. So basically the coaches just kept the teachers off my back for not wasting my time.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
The coaches didn't do anything about me getting an A. I still had to get my own A. They just kept them off my back for my attendance. I always hear about people saying that coaches gave people grades. And that was
that's not... It's obviously... they're not saying exactly what it is, but they mean that the coaches go to the teachers and say, hey, get off his ass. He's a good student. Mm-hmm. And most of the time that means, oh, okay, I'll just give him an A for all of his homework then.
Yeah, I graduated with a 3.8 GPA. And that was basically just my test scores, and then I got marked off for homework. Oh well.
I barely graduated with a GED.
I actually had enough credits to graduate high school halfway through my senior year, and then the second half of the year started taking college credits. So that by the time I actually started at college, I actually clept, and I was 1 credit away from being a junior the day I started. And then I went for a year and a half and then got myself kicked out and never actually graduated. So, you know. So who are we missing?
No one.
A certain red hairy dick.
Yeah. So we're not missing anybody, basically, because Madman is not going to be here, pretty much. He's in Bulgaria.
Oh god, he's gonna fucking die. Psychopaths up there. I had a Bulgarian friend who would recount stories, and, like, many times people just try to run you over for insults. Like, if you slight them in any way, they'll just try to run you over with their car.
I'd be fucked.
Nice.
Actually, no, I'd just run them over first. That seems like a sensible thing in that manner.
It's basically bumper carts up there.
That's why you just need a big car.
So, where last we left, you guys were in a maze of... fuck.
Basically, yes.
In a maze of fuck.
That pretty much describes it.
And you were struggling to get out. Um, so yeah, you found out through some error and what's the word? Trial and error. Thank you.
Error and trial, yeah.
Yeah, error and trial. Yeah, trial and error. That you basically are fucked. No, well, Alistair is, but
Yeah.
everybody else basically had to, in some way or another, go through their trials and tribulations of the mind that you have been dealing with, because the Soul Gym forced you to. Eric had the idea that since you were all together, why wouldn't you work together to try and fix your own mind problems?
I had that
Which worked
idea
out well.
first, but no one wanted to work with me to attack them.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. But anyway,
Not the same thing.
and you guys basically decided to, after going through and going into the end and going through all of each of your little spaces, you found a door which went into complete blackness. Alistair and Frall went through it while still being a little bit transparent after seemingly failing their sort of trial in a way. Or so you think. And basically going into that void. The rest of you said, I'm going to go back and try and not be transparent by basically finishing what I started. Eric went in, was very decisive about what he wanted to say, what he wanted to do, set it to the fragment of his personality or whatever it was that basically he had to talk to. Stopped being transparent, went to Gregory and Kia, who were the only ones left, besides, yeah, Gregory and Kia, found that he wasn't transparent. Kia decided to leave and go directly to her thing because Gregory wasn't transparent because he had, for some reason or another, basically. But
His dad was sitting there shit talking him, which was fucked.
yeah, pretty much.
His dad's a dick.
His dad is a dick, isn't he?
His
But
dad was trying to toughen him up for a tough world.
was he?
That's what Alistair assumes.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so we go back with Kia at the house in the forest.
So
What
I
do you
switched to computer.
Okay. Sorry.
Scratch.
Here's the spectrum. Sweet baby boy, sweet baby girl, buttersweet.
I approve.
The only one missing is sweet baby Ray's.
Good point. Barbecue sauce is a food group as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can't believe I forgot about the barbecue sauce food group.
I'm good. I'm ready.
Liar.
Let's get in a roll 20.
So you're not ready.
Oh, my mic was muted for the last
Yeah.
10 minutes. That's good.
We didn't really want to hear what you had to say anyway.
Yeah.
What were you saying, buddy?
No, it's fine. You don't want to hear what I have to say. It's
No,
okay.
now,
I want to hear.
now,
Casey does not speak for all of us.
now Jamie
no.
just
I
wants
was
to
I was
stall.
just fucking around. I was like, are you ready to deal with some deep seated issues early in the morning?
Mhm.
Yeah. Let's see if what I wanted to say, in the days leading up to this in my head that I rehearsed comes out properly at 2:20 in the morning.
It won't.
It fucking won't.
Just start crying now, and then Doc will let you out of it.
It's method acting. Slap. Method acting.
Opposite. Okay, so I'm gonna run back to Kier's area. I guess run into the cabin and just start asking for the construct.
Asking
Construct,
for what
shall we-
construct?
Yeah, construct. Show yourself. What was Alistair calling it? The thing that rules this place.
There's no response.
You have to ask for the figment of your imagination by name.
Oh, thank you, metagaming pigeon.
Cool.
Grr, grr, grr. Ask his
Hey,
name. Grr,
if
grr.
it works for them, it can work for us.
Look
Metagaming
around for-
pigeons are a thing now. They'll be in Monster Manual
Silver?
7.
Construct. Show me silver again.
You hear some noise coming from the living room of the house.
We'll walk over to it. Is he there? Is it him?
Yeah, he's there. He's playing with blocks.
Okay. You fucking threw me a curveball now. I don't know what to do.
He actually showed up. That's the curveball, yeah.
The curveball is that he showed up.
Okay, well, I guess it can hear me. No, I better talk to Silver. So to walk over to Silver. Oh, I'm going to say. Not that. Sorry.
She's gonna yawn
Contagious.
and be bored at her dead son.
She's yawn at it.
He's
Yawn
not dead yet.
at him.
He's not dead yet.
He is, otherwise he wouldn't be here.
Eh.
Just
Okay.
accept that he's dead and that you failed him and move on.
So I'm gonna ask him, I'll just say to him, hello? Silva?
Says, "Hello, mommy."
I'm just gonna, kneel down. The music started, it fucking creeped me. Made me jump 20 feet. So I'm gonna grab onto his shoulders. And I'm gonna say, when I was here before, I said that I was that I knew where I belonged, and that I couldn't go back. And I have been drifting in limbo for years since I left home, this home. Yep, not coming out how I rehearsed it, so this is great. I say, I thought I knew where I'd belong, and I have been drifting in limbo for years. But I'm only realizing now that I know where I belong. And this home, returning home to you, to to your father isn't it. I know where I belong now. And he just jumped through a portal. And if I want to follow after him, I need to let go of all of this. I need to let go of the guilt and the pain and holding on to the past and letting it weigh me down. Even if it kills me. Which I know that even if you are dead out there, that you'll be okay. And if you're alive, you'll be okay. And I know that because you are my son, and that is enough for me. But I got to stop looking backwards and start moving forward. And that means letting go. Now. And then I'm just going to let go of his shoulders and stand up.
He looks at you, and he says, with big, what was the color of his eyes? Green?
Green.
Big green eyes. And he says, you're going to give up on me, Mommy?
Yes. The word's yes. The pigeon said.
You're not coming back?
I'm not going backwards. I'm moving forwards. I have to let go. Stone face.
Stop.
Oh, fuck.
You see Eric just sort of with the door like cracked open, like his little face like kind of like halfway through in, halfway out, like just like
and just above him, just Eric.
No, yeah, he's using
Eric.
both eyes to look. He's using both eyes to look instead of just one.
Yeah, he's just like
And then there's Rick just behind him,
Yeah,
just
and
like
then Rick.
it
yeah,
blocks the light coming out from.
yeah.
That's happening.
Rick has his entire face in. It's like
What
he
are
has
they
no idea what
saying?
stuff is. Yeah,
Just
what
don't turn
are you
around.
saying?
Shh, 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 shh. Don't give us away.
She's looking at us. I don't think.
Oh. Hi, Kia.
Hey, baby.
Hello, little one.
I was just in the neighborhood and thought I'd come by to see if you wanted to have some tea.
What's that?
By the way, as soon as you looked away,
How much?
Silver has teared up and is now in the process of crying.
Will do.
I-
Alright, bye, love.
Don't hug him.
Alexa.
You don't
like,
hug him.
whoop.
You can't see it, but Eric has such like a cringe, like his
Oh.
neck veins are popping out.
cold.
It's like, oh no. I listen. I'm really sorry for listening, but you know, I mean, it's not like we have much choice in. It's a cavern. Sound travels very far. But anyway, look, I get what you're saying, Kia. It makes a lot of sense. And it's really not my business. At all. But...
Not particularly.
But out of the kindness of my heart, I feel like I should be honest. So... what makes you think going back to see your son is going back to the past?
This place, isn't it testing us? It wants us to forgive ourselves or to let go or to drop the thing that's holding us down. To let go, isn't it? That's what I
No.
thought it was doing. Then what does it want from us?
It wants you to accept the pain. I mean, you can't get rid of it. It's gonna be there, but you can work with it. You can try and work around it or within it, but trying to ignore it or drop
I'm
it.
not trying to ignore it. I acknowledge that it's there. But
But you haven't
just-
embraced the pain. That pain is what allows
Embrace the
us.
pain.
embrace the pain.
No, no, not like that. What he means is, and what I mean is, it. Sometimes adventuring is about making really hard decisions and walking away with nothing. But you can always return to the family that you have, whether that's with an adventuring party or whether that's with actual blood of family, but you still have to embrace it, and you still have to look and grab hold of it and take it with you on that journey, because it's part of you.
What you're saying is I should do the complete opposite of what I'm doing right now.
Couldn't hurt to try.
I look down at Silver. Is he still there crying?
Yeah.
Well, now I'm completely confused. Because before I've been just sort of drifting around, unable to return home, and just assuming at some point I'll just probably get lucky. And I thought maybe if I just let go of that, this place will let go of me. But what you're saying is I should do the complete opposite. That I should...
What? I'm sorry, but Kia, why can't you go home?
If I want to get him back, I can't come home empty-handed. And every lead that I've chased so far, it's just been dead ends, so there is no point.
It's
I can't.
funny because ever since you've been in this game, you haven't even bothered once looking for your fucking husband.
This is like prior to game time.
Yeah,
that
I
she's
know,
given up.
but you know,
Yeah, you joined this group
Prior
and
to
just
game time.
gave up
Otherwise,
on
I'm not
all
just
of
gonna-
your life goals.
I'm not going to jump a character into the game and be like, okay, so these are my life goals, and we're going to have to complete them now.
Why not? All the rest
No,
of us do.
this is like prior to game time that Kia gave up looking. So what do you suggest, Eric? That I should go just full ball into it?
If you can't come back empty-handed, then don't come back empty-handed. It's been a halfling saying that if you can kill the dragon, you just kill the dragon. It doesn't matter how you do it; the outcome's the same.
I
You're a
would kill a
dragon's
dragon.
I know you'll kill a dragon. We'll kill it together, buddy. But anyway, what I'm saying is if you can't come back empty-handed, then don't. You can keep looking. As far as I remember, elves live a long time. So you've got time. It's the one thing that you've got above other people.
Will you help me kill a dragon?
Oh, I'll kill a dragon. I'm not
Ricky's
afraid.
nodding his head. Ricky's nodding his head like furiously, like yes, yes, yes. I want to kill a dragon.
Then I guess... Yeah. And I want to go home. I want to get out of this place, and I want to go home. I want to kill a dragon.
Well, I mean, I don't know why you're saying it to me. And he looks at Silva. Silver.
Look down at Silver. And I'm gonna kneel down again, so fucking tears streaming down his face, and grab him by the shoulders. So everything I just said, I'm going to take it back.
Okay. He says, okay.
Such a wishy-washy person.
So no, this isn't real. So, but it is real in my head. I'm coming home. If it fucking kills me, and I'm going to kill every single last motherfucker that took you from me. And I won't stop until I get you back. That is my promise. That is me moving forward. I'm cool with this.
He's nodding.
You give him a big hug.
He hugs you back.
I want to go home. I'm very angry now. I want to go home. Eric, you've lit a fire.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
I feel like it's a good thing. Just
Well,
been
then
sort
it's a
of
good
floating
thing.
It's been floating around for a while now. At least now I've got a direction to go in.
Yep.
Cool. Am I still transparent?
You turn around and you are no longer transparent. That is,
Right.
if you are not lying to yourself right now.
No. Now I'm angry. I want to go home now.
Okay. Well,
Right.
there you go. Because
Come on, Eric.
earlier you were
Come on,
definitely lying to yourself.
Come on, Eric. Come on, Rick. Let's go. Let's go get our captain.
Let's go kill a dragon.
Let's go kill a dragon. That seems like
Yeah,
fun.
but not
Yeah,
the
embrace
first
the pain.
not the first dragon you see, buddy, because he's a friendly one.
Oh yes, not Phalagos. Don't kill the brass dragon. No. Friendly dragon. Don't kill the friendly dragon.
Let's hang on.
I don't think he's actually met Phalagos.
No.
No, it's not.
Neither has Eric, but
Yeah.
Eric, I'm sure, remembers them talking about the fact that he has a friendly dragon.
That Gregor has Phalagos. That actually has come up. That came up last session.
Yeah.
I basically sprint back to the finish line. Is Gregor still there?
Yeah, he's just sort of chilling, just sitting down, waiting. He gets up. And
Come on, let's go.
Okay. Seeing as how you're not transparent anymore. And he walks in. Rick goes, embrace the pain, and runs in.
I run in after him.
That's gonna be his catchphrase now.
Embrace the
not,
pain.
Not kill the dragon.
Kill the dragon, embrace the pain.
Sorry, I had to go talk to my dad for a minute. We were gonna head out grocery shopping, but he's gonna do it.
Okay. Yeah. I just said that Gregory went in after seeing you guys, and then Rick yelled, embrace the pain, and ran in.
Eric runs it too. I guess. Oh wait, no, we still have to deal with Bentley. How do we resolve latent 30 years of racism?
He's gone,
He
bro.
already jumped through.
Oh
he's
really?
gone. Yeah.
Jump through.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the
Oh,
last
and,
three.
and
Four.
him already
Al-
jumped in,
Alistair
and they were
basically just
transparent.
basically said
Well,
He said, I ain't dealing. I'm not going back. I didn't do anything wrong and jumped through.
Alistair
dead.
and Frog. Yeah.
it's a good thing you made 3 other characters, huh?
Possibly.
Or 6 other at this point. Yeah. I go through.
Kia, you going through?
Yeah. I went after Gregor.
Oh, okay, got it.
Her dick went away. Of course she's gonna go after him.
After the dick.
Oh God. I went
Were
to
you drinking
inhale
water?
and laugh at the same time,
Oh.
and I choked on nothing.
You can't do
I
both,
was-
buddy. You can only do one.
Well, I mean, you can if you got some skill, okay?
Ugh.
You know, it's just interesting that the comment was follow the dick and then Doc choked on it. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I choked on the dick. Yep.
The professionals here don't.
Well, fuck you. I don't have much practice this year. Anyway, point being, you all find yourself, along with Thrall and Alistair, in the same exact place as you did when you first arrived inside of the cavern. You see that, for your knowledge, Alistair, no time had gone by between you walking in and you arriving here with everybody.
Okay.
So you walk in and then everybody's here, basically.
Alistair just looks around and kind of groans.
And you are right in front of the big ball of green energy with all of your equipment, your guns, your armor, your swords, all of that. To everybody, not just to Alistair. And when the three of you, aka Eric, Rick, and Kia, look at Alistair and Thrall, you notice that they are not transparent, but they do have a very odd greenish sort of mark on them. Because Alistair is covered entirely, except for his head and his hands, you could see it on his hand, and he can actually see it as well as he looks down. And for Thrall, because he's wearing gauntlets, it is actually on his forehead.
Yeah, Alistair is going to start constructing the big gun and aiming it at the big thing.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sure that will fix the problem.
Can't hurt at this point.
What's the room look like that we're in the cavern?
It is a sheer black room with nothing but this giant green orb of energy that you see before you. Looks almost like a miniature sun, basically.
No items around?
No items. There's a door behind you, which is the one that you came in. The one that you put the keys in,
Mm-hmm.
which is closed. And yeah, as Alistair is putting out his big gun, you hear a voice in all of your minds that says, "Yes, because violence is the answer to everything, isn't it?"
Most things, yes.
I'm agreeing with the omnipotent voice, Alistair. Maybe you should put the gun away.
This is what we came here to battle. It's time to battle it.
I'm not here to battle it.
No. We came here to, like, take this thing with us. To, like, collect it. I mean, to be honest, I'm only here for the items that were supposed to be around it, because I see that was a lie.
Can you pick that up?
You know, I don't want to go near it. But I heard a rumor that gifts are resistant to magic. So maybe you should go pick it up.
I will, after I've shot it down.
Let's talk to it first. See what it has to say.
Can I have a look around and see if I...
to load the gun, so by all means.
Oh no.
Can I have a look around and see if I can figure out where the voice is coming from?
It's coming from everywhere and nowhere, it looks like.
Thanks, Doc.
I mean, when I say that the voice is in your head, I thought you sort of got that idea, but
Literally in my head. It's like,
it's
no,
literally in your head.
no, I'm being telepathic around the room.
Nope.
I'm gonna use a spell slot and cast Identify. On the rune upon Frol's head. Because it's easier to reach.
Okay. Frol is like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And then you cast it. As far as you know, it's not really a spell, but rather
Curse.
no, it's not really a curse. Well, it's kind of a curse. He's soul marked.
Okay.
And basically what that just means is that he is unable to wield the soul gem ever.
Oh.
I'm fine with that.
That was a lot simpler than I thought it would be. So you guys can't touch the soul gem, and it's best that you probably just don't get near it.
I have a very good range on this weapon.
You have set up the gun.
Oh no.
As you're like just finishing, the omnipotent voice, as Kia said, says, "If you fire that gun, it will not work out well for you."
Eric, maybe, and for Alan and Gregor, maybe we should take a few steps back.
Yeah. You
Where's
see
Rick?
Rick? Where's Rick?
I had no
Rick?
idea that the group that I saw fight that monster would turn out to be such cowards.
We're not being cowards, Alistair. We're being smart. The omnipotent voice that is in our minds right now is saying, don't shoot the gem. But please, by all means, shoot the gem.
That's what an enemy would tell you if you were about to shoot.
No, please. Alistair, don't let me stop you. Go right ahead. I'm kind of hoping this character dies. Jamie out of character. Please, Alistair, go right ahead.
If you want to, you've been warned. If you want to go, if Alistair wants to attack.
We call this a tactical retreat, not being cowardly.
I'm gonna roll wisdom.
Okay.
Oh no, just attack.
I mean, I will allow you to roll
Casey, just
insight.
attack.
Well,
Okay, insight
Instead.
works. Insight works. I actually have a decent insight. Somehow.
Damn it.
Well, you're a commander, right?
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
well, you rolled a 10.
With a plus
From what you can tell, I mean,
It wants
It
you to
seems-
attack.
it seems like an enemy. But also, you sense that there is some truth to what he's saying, because he genuinely believes that it will not work out for you.
He genuinely believes that he has overwhelming force.
Yes. He genuinely believes that. Yes. You can Alistair can take that as he wishes, but he genuinely. I mean, that's the best I can give you with a 10. I'm sorry.
No, that's right. So,
Bro, maybe you could order him. You're still paying him, right?
God.
I know. Never mind.
I'm
Sorry, that
pushing
was
that
just.
this year.
Yeah, I wish he was too. Sorry, that was just. Never mind. Forget I said that.
I mean, just decide.
Listen, wait, before you fire.
I'm going to look at them after that roll, and I'm going to say, if you would not have me attack it, what would you have me do in the face of this enemy?
Oh no, please, by all
Just-
means, attack Alistair.
Just wait, because you don't know how strong he is, really. He could just decimate you, and besides that, you still need to deliver the payment and the dog tags to the families, right? We can't do that. We're not GIF. But you need to do that.
Present another solution, then, little man.
I will present you a solution.
Yeah,
I'm
he
not
will
listening
present you
to
one.
There are 4 of you, one of you being 2, which can wield me, which I will allow to wield me. You shall decide.
Why, though? Why do we need to decide?
My power can only be bestowed upon one.
That's just greedy.
That's how Infinity Gems work.
Yeah, I know. It's just greedy.
They are
What
kind
are
of
the-
embodiments of greediness.
What are the side effects to your power?
Power over life and death.
That sounds like being a god.
I suppose it would be similar.
Guys, hey, hang on. Can we take some time to discuss this?
Group huddle.
Alistair just kind of sighs and leans on the gun.
You watch as, from the darkness, you see as countless bodies come into view.
Like dead bodies?
Oh yeah.
No, alive bodies.
Yes,
They're all
alive,
you have a body
alive
of people.
bodies.
You have a body of people, that's why I was like, you're using bodies in like a weird
How
sense,
many of
or
them
are
are
you using it in
Theranos?
like the literal dead body sense?
No, literally dead. I mean what I say, bitch.
Literal dead bodies.
Actually, no, that's a legit question. Are any of them Theranos?
None of them are Theranos, no.
See, Theranos trying to get the soul gem.
Yeah, Theranos is trying to get the soldier but die. Yeah.
Well, it'd just be a simulacrum, right?
Simulacrum?
Then it
Simulacrum.
wouldn't
Then-
create a body.
No, it wouldn't create a body.
Fuck you.
No,
Okay.
you haven't earned that.
But there are shit tons of bodies of warriors, of mages, of scholars, of rangers, of everybody in the yeah, everybody, and they all start reanimating with this green color, and now instead of in your head, the choir of 1,000 dead begin to speak and say.
Is it a literal choir?
Choice.
Like,
It's literally, yeah, it's like, make
Oh.
your choice. Yes, that's yes. No, you know what I mean.
no, I just don't know, Doc.
You're so confused.
I'm so confused.
So who's getting it? I will say Kia has the space gem.
But she hasn't attuned to it or used
She
it.
hasn't used it or attuned to it though. Yeah,
Kind of scared to touch it, really.
you should be.
Bryce did tell you to be very careful with it.
Okay,
I
so
turned to Eric and Gregor and I'm like, he said 4 of us. Who is the 4?
He did say one of you being 2.
Oh.
Yeah, give Rick
Yeah.
the power over life and death.
Yeah, do that. Please.
Please, yes, please.
Smart.
you wouldn't be smart enough to know how.
That's exactly why they gave Drax the power gem.
Hmm.
They gave it to him to protect because he was too dumb to use it.
At the time, he was much more dumb than he was.
He was completely brain damaged, yeah.
Wasn't he? Didn't he lose his like space powers and laser fucking shit at that time?
Yeah, he was just basically a Hulk-like, big, dumb idiot. So they gave him the power gem and made him bigger and stronger.
And then he ate it.
Yeah, he ate it. He thought
Yeah,
it
we're
was
totally waiting an hour, Batman.
he thought it was a jelly bean, and he ate it. Which made it much harder for someone to take away from him.
No, god damn it, Jamie! I wanted to say we're waiting right now. We still haven't started.
Fuck, you're not here yet? You're not coming? No. Okay, we're gonna make a decision. Frau doesn't seem to want it, so...
Frog can't have it. So
Frol was marked to say he can't have it, just
Oh
like
yeah,
me.
Frau's been marked.
Frog can't have it.
Gregory?
I mean, Gregory is a little bit iffy about it, but if you'd like for him to take it, he will take it as his charge to make sure that it is never used for the wrong reasons. That's what he says. But he doesn't feel like he wants it. If anything, he believes that it would be a burden, a great burden to whoever wields it. But he's willing to do it for you guys, if you wish.
I mean, I'm not unwilling to do it. It's not like I'm scared or anything, but it's just that power over life and death, it just piss a lot of people off, make a lot of people angry,
Gregory is nodding.
especially some deities over life.
Gregory is nodding.
Guys afraid of a few gods.
If
No.
everyone is afraid of it, then we just destroy it, and then none of us wield it.
Gregory is shaking his head. No.
I'm glad you're with us
We-
on
we
that one,
seem- We
Gregory.
seem to have come full circle on our plans here, if all of you are too cowardly to wield it.
No, I'm not too cowardly. I'm just thinking right now.
There is
It's
a time
just-
for strategy, and there is a time for action.
Yeah, and
If
right
you're
now,
a bit
strategy.
apprehensive, if you're a bit apprehensive, Eric, I can take it.
I'm not scared, it's just...
He's scared.
I don't know if anyone should have this kind of power. At all.
No one should. Doesn't. Just because you have the power doesn't mean you have to use it.
That's a good point. Yeah, Q, you can take it. If you want it.
Yeah. If the gem is wanting us to make a decision of shoot it and die or take it. I think I will take it. Yeah, I'll take it.
I start packing up the gun.
We don't die if that one person accepts it, right?
There is no response. However, you watch as the energy gradually dissipates, gets smaller and smaller, until it then explodes and a ring of green energy explodes outwards, enveloping all of you. And it feels like you get kicked on your ass, basically, but you're still standing.
At this point, I'm drawing weapons again, because that's not...
And the inside
Didn't
of
you have your big gun set
the
up?
thing is a gem. A green gem. Let me get it for you. Bookmarks. Marks are good.
Bookmarks.
Do I have message? I don't.
I think Jamie may already have that bookmark because of the space gem.
Oh, I guess
On
it's
this computer.
purple, huh? Why did you make it purple? I thought it was green.
I went by the movie colors,
Oh.
which are actually now in the comics, the comic colors. They've changed the comic colors to match the movie colors now.
Soul Gem isn't purple in the movie, is it?
No, it's orange.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Soul Gem's orange in the movie.
Is it-
Maybe
It's
I-
green in the in the
Yeah, I was
comics.
about to say, is it green in the comics? That's where you got it from.
I don't know. I can't remember now.
And it's not purple ever. So
Something completely different.
No idea. I'm lost.
power is red in
Time is
original.
green in the movies.
Power is purple. Time is green. Mind is yellow. Reality is red. Space is blue. Time is green. Soul is orange.
Go.
Soul is originally green, though.
That's probably where it came from then. I don't know. Go with that then, and I've just.
Soul is green, because fuck all of you.
They had to make the Power Stone purple because the Aether took red in Thor: The Dark World. The Aether staff shit.
The Tesseract
Yes.
was around before the Aether, though.
Yeah, but the Tesseract was
Tesseract
different
was
color.
the space, though.
space, which is blue.
It's blue.
But the blue is time in the comics originally.
Yeah.
No,
They-
the blue is mind in the comics
they
originally.
screwed
Time
it
is
all.
orange